Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I hope whether you are joining me live here or you are watching the replay that you are having a wonderful day. If you're watching the replay, make sure to leave me a comment. Let me know when you're watching. And for those of you that are live, I hope that you are well. It is a pretty dreary Sunday here in Southeast Michigan, though the sun is trying to peek out a little bit. So I hope that you are having amazing weather wherever you are. Going to ask the question that I ask every single Sunday, and that is, have you had a lazy Sunday so far or a productive one? For me, I actually set an alarm this morning, which I typically do not do, but I had a lot that I needed to accomplish before I could sit down live with you guys today. You probably can hear my laundry machines going in the background. I've been doing laundry since 7 a.m. I was way behind on the laundry. All of the bedding needed to be washed today, and so my choice was to let the laundry continue to run while I chatted with you guys and risk the audio not being super great, or run the risk of not finishing the laundry, and that really wasn't an option. So I hope it's not too distracting for you all, but it's nice to see you all here today. I'll be selecting some of your comments to bring up here. Hi from Norway. Hello. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you are well. Let's see. South Louisiana, sun just came out. It's been raining for you. Yeah, we've had quite a bit of rain this week here, but it is way better than snow, so I am not complaining. You're having a lazy Sunday. Good, good. Good morning, good morning. Well, it's afternoon here, but good afternoon. Productive Sunday. That's great. Lots of people being productive this morning. Doing laundry, picking up the house. Yep, that was definitely on my to-do list today. Pretty lazy so far. That's awesome. I love a lazy Sunday. Lazy with coffee and Animal Crossing. How do you like Animal Crossing? That is on my list. I think I'm going to be picking that up this week, so you'll have to let me know if you like it. You don't hear my machines. Well, that's good news. I tried to sit as far away from my washer as possible. Hi from Florida. What parts of Florida are you in? I lived in Florida for 4 years back in the late 90s, and I loved it there. I lived in the Fort Myers area. Raining this morning in Tennessee. And Amy has to do laundry as well. So I always save up my laundry for Sundays. Sometimes I will do a load of laundry like midweek if we run out of towels or whatever. But definitely Sunday lately has been my laundry day. For years, I did laundry every day, like one load a day. So my laundry routine has definitely progressed, but having it all get done on Sundays, that lets my kids kind of clean up their rooms and bring all their laundry out on Saturday. And it works out really well for me. So what does your guys' laundry routine look like if you have one? I know, like I said, for years, I did a load of laundry a day. There was a time when I did not ever even sort my laundry. I just threw it all in at once. My laundry routine has definitely changed and warped over the course of the last, I don't know, dozen years or whatever. So I'd be interested to hear what your guys' laundry routine looks like. So I did not bring a whole long list of topics to chat with you guys about today. Sometimes I do that. I'll have a good idea of what I want to chat about, but I've actually found that the live streams are kind of more entertaining and more fun when I just kind of let the conversation flow and let you guys kind of dictate what we chat about. So if you have any topics of conversation you'd like to bring up, I'd appreciate it. Keep us from having kind of dead air here. Well, water, so you do laundry daily, not too much stress on your pump. Okay, that makes sense. 3 loads every Sunday. Oh, I wish that I could do just 3 loads every Sunday. It's more like I want to say 6 or 7 here, depending on what we're doing in terms of bedding. So I wash my sheets every week, or at least I aim to wash my sheets every week. But then we wash like the comforters and the pillow shams and all of that about once a month. So when it's that once a month, when we have to do kind of everything, it takes all darn day. That seems like a pretty decent schedule there. Good. Animal Crossing is great, especially if you're looking for a more relaxing, go at your own pace world building game. Yes, those are my favorite. So I think I will like it. I'm definitely looking forward to that. We talk too much for that. You're right. You're right about that. Oh, you do your own dip powder. I've always wanted to try that, but I won't let myself invest in it because I have like 500 nail polishes, and if I tried to bring any other products like that into my house, I think my husband would kill me. Hello, how are you? Yeah, not only do I have 500 nail polishes, but then my nails always look like this. I very rarely find the time to do them or make the time to do them. I just do other things instead. I've got plenty of free time. I totally should be doing my nails more often, but I don't. So what are you all drinking this afternoon? I've got coffee. This is the cold remnants of my second cup of coffee, but it's still pretty good. It's that Cocoa Pebbles creamer. That stuff is so good. Even cold, it's delicious. I went years and years painting my nails practically every single day a different color. I was doing nail stamping and all kinds of glitter polishes, and that's kind of when my collection of nail polishes grew. But I just don't make the time to do it anymore. That sounds wonderful. It's nice when you can have family visit. Congratulations for joining Weight Watchers. I hope that it goes really well for you. I have been struggling big time, but the program definitely works if you can devote yourself to it. Congratulations on joining. I hope it goes really well for you. Drinking Pepsi. Black cherry sparkling water. That sounds good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Back pain is the absolute worst. Well, thank you. Thank you. I definitely am not going to join the world of dip powder, but I know that it's supposed to be much easier than just like typical nail polish. And I hear that it lasts a lot longer. But yeah, I don't want to spend any more money on nail polish products. You have 3 nail polishes. Yeah. Somehow I got swept up in collecting them. So I probably could do with just 3 polishes and be completely content these days. But back in the day, definitely was a nail polish person. I like that. He does black nails with dark purple thumbs. Very cool. Still drinking coffee. Yeah, Bonnie, right now I've been lucky in that I've had people use my links. So I've had the last couple of months free. So I don't feel like I'm wasting the money because I haven't actually spent it. But when it gets back to the point when I'm paying for it again, it's definitely going to be a scenario where I need to drop it if I'm not using it because it's just too much money to just throw away. Hi, Marlene. I'm so glad you were able to stop in for a minute. It's good to see you. I think I really need to try this intermittent fasting thing. I hear people say all the time how much it works for them. I don't know if I could do it, but it would be worth a try, right? The worst thing that happens is it doesn't work out and I quit doing it. That sounds good. I really like the Simply Lemon or Simply Lime little flavor packets. I don't think I've tried the Walmart lemonade. I'll have to try that. Oh, you didn't go to bed until 6 a.m. Goodness gracious. So you were just going to sleep just before I got up this morning. Yikes. I hope you're able to catch up on some sleep. Wow, 70 pounds. That is incredible. I lost 50 pounds on 2 separate occasions and gained it back, plus some both times, which is terrible. I hope that you're really successful. Keep us updated on your progress. So it's not easier. Okay, well that definitely cinches it then. I would need something that was super easy. My issue with nail polish these days is that it just takes forever to dry. I'm too impatient to wait between coats and that sort of thing. That's why I don't bother with it. Plus, I always mess it up like 12 hours later. When I was regularly polishing my nails and I was, putting a different color on every day, it didn't matter if it lasted very long because I was just taking it off the next day and changing it up. But nowadays, I'd like to be able to paint it and not have to worry about it for a couple of weeks, which I know you can do with the gel or with the dip or whatever, but not worth the investment for me. I'll just have naked nails. I'm okay with that. Let me adjust this a little tiny bit so that when I pull up your comments, that they're not covering my face. You started fasting 14 to 15 hours. I don't know if I could go that long. And the coffee and cream thing, like that would be where it would be hard because first thing in the morning, my morning ritual is to have my coffee, and I don't know if I could push it back. Yeah, if you weren't using the Weight Watchers, it doesn't make sense to pay for it, right? There are plenty of weight loss options that don't cost anything. The very first time that I lost 50 pounds, I did it just calories in, calories out using MyFitnessPal for free, tracking everything. So, you can definitely lose weight without that extra expense. Thank you very much. Hopefully, this will be the month that I get back on track and stay on track. We'll see. You'd be amazed how much you can save by just going through and canceling services and different things, cutting back a little bit here and there. It really adds up. How are you doing, Marlene, with your Weight Watchers? Are you back on track and sticking with it, or are you struggling like me? For me, I do really well for 2 or 3 days. I feel like I'm back on track, and then I get derailed and I'm off things for 2 or 3 days, and then I get back on. It's like every Monday I have to say, okay, it's time for a fresh start because I keep just stumbling. Oh my goodness. I am a morning person, but I don't know if I could get up at 4:30. That's rough. My phone is buzzing a million miles a minute here. Just going to. There we go. Sorry about that, you guys. You had a nap. Cola without sugar. Sounds good. Hi. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Okay, let's see. The Body Fast app is a free app. You can pay for coachings, but not necessary. You can track your times and figure out a time pattern that works for you. I'll definitely have to check that out. Definitely having someone to be accountable to will for sure help. So, check in with the Facebook group or, with friends in real life, whatever it takes to keep you motivated. I'm 100% cheering for you. Oh, that's awful. I have a herniated disc in my back and I deal with chronic back pain, and it is seriously the worst. So I hope that you're feeling better again soon. Well, gel nails might be the way to go. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to be investing anything into my nail polish until I get back into the habit of polishing my nails on a regular basis again. I need to start going through my nail polish collection and trimming it down. Like I said, I've got more nail polish than I know what to do with. It was a huge obsession for me for years and years. You guys can go back on my YouTube channel and see I did whole collection videos and polish hauls and that sort of thing. I was crazy. I was like that with makeup too, just hoarding it. It was ridiculous. So with the intermittent fasting, you have to just drink water, or can you drink coffee or tea without anything added to it? Because if you could drink green tea, I could maybe do that in the mornings instead. But when it comes to coffee, I have to have my cream. Hi, Janice. Struggle bus for you too. Yeah, it's tough. Heading to Mexico in a couple of months. That sounds amazing. Okay, so you can drink water, tea, or black coffee. So if I can drink tea first thing in the morning, I might be able to do that. I might be able to do this intermittent fasting thing. How do you guys recommend you start? What is a good time frame to start out with? As long as there are no creams or sugars. Okay. Cannot have coffee without cream for sure. No. Reheating leftovers for a quick lunch, off to visit a friend. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that your friend has cancer. That's awful. I'll say a prayer for her. $14 for it to be effective. And what exactly are the benefits of it? What's the point? Is it supposed to keep you from overeating? Or I don't really know a whole lot about it. I'll try anything once. Yeah, definitely having an accountability partner 100% helps. When I was most successful on Weight Watchers, I was going to meetings in person, and I was also posting videos on YouTube of what I ate, posting on Instagram, posting on Facebook. I'm sure I drove people crazy. I was one of those people that just posts absolutely every single bite I put into my mouth on social media. But it worked. It helped. Yes, that's true. So it's not quite as hard or as difficult, right? Since you're sleeping through a lot of it. Okay, so it burns more fat. Good to know. Oh my goodness, that is just awful. I'm so sorry. They're really going through it. Wow. Burns fat and helps your metabolism. I'm definitely going to try it. Maybe in correlation with trying to get myself back on Weight Watchers. Maybe that'll be my goal this week. It can't hurt, right? Might help. Yep, 8 hours sleep is 8 hours fasting. I sleep between 6 and 9 hours a night. So you slept 3 hours. Yikes. Have a great day, Marlene. It was so nice to see you. You have to post what works for you. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Do what you got to do. Do what brings you joy. Yeah, I would definitely like to see that. So thank you. I appreciate you sharing. And I'm going to download that app and look into it. You don't have to start with 16 hours. You can increase. Okay. Definitely, I think that I'm going to give it a try. So Weight Watchers is not like keto. Weight Watchers gives everything you eat a points value, and you get a certain number of points a day based on your activity level, your weight, your height, that sort of thing. It's essentially very, very similar to counting calories, where everything is given a value. You can use the app that comes with the service and keep track of everything you eat that way. Cut back to 8 p.m. and if you eat breakfast at 9 a.m., push it to 10 a.m., you'll build your stamina. Okay. Like I said, mostly it's just the coffee in the morning I was worried about. But like I said, if I can have tea, I used to only drink tea or matcha in the morning, and I would push back my coffee until 10 or 11 o'clock. So I could just start doing that again, and that would be totally fine for me. I don't usually eat first thing in the morning unless I have coffee, because if I drink coffee first thing in the morning and I don't eat, I get jittery and feel sick. So that might be the ticket. I'm definitely going to give it a try. Like I said, it can't hurt. And I have so much tea to get through anyway. And so that'll be totally fine. I'm definitely going to give it a try, and I will keep you guys updated, let you know how it goes. I imagine it's one of those things where it's super hard at first and then slowly gets easier. So, yeah, change up my morning routine a little bit this week, and I'm going to give it a try. Thank you all for the suggestion. Between that and trying to get back on Weight Watchers, I think I'm going to give myself April to kind of get back on track and use Weight Watchers the way that I'm supposed to. And if I'm still struggling with it at the end of April, I'm going to try something else. What that something else is, I don't know. But I feel like I'm just kind of like stuck in this same like Groundhog Day thing where I do really good for a couple of days, and then I do really crappy for a couple of days. And then I kind of kick myself for letting myself do crappy for a couple of days, and then it starts over again. And it's like a vicious cycle. So I don't know if I'm going to try like a different program, or if I'm just going to try counting calories or what. Like I said, I'm going to give myself April to get back into Weight Watchers. But if it doesn't happen, I'm going to be thinking about something else. So if you guys have any suggestions for what that something else should be, in addition to the intermittent fasting, let me know. I love sweet tea. Oh, excuse me. So, how are you all doing in terms of budgeting with this last few days in March? I've been kind of struggling, kind of going over budget this week. I feel like the last week of the month is always kind of the hardest to stick to everything and, do what I have to do. Seems like I always go over budget this last week. So definitely going to be over budget. I'm kind of not looking forward to doing my budget results video because that's when I have to kind of, fess up to my bad behavior. But I'm excited for April, and I'm excited about kind of wrapping up the first quarter. You guys, we're already a quarter of the way into this year. Can you believe it? So I'm going to be filming a video this week going over my savings for the first quarter, how much money I was able to save from my savings challenges. We're going to be talking about what I'm doing with that money, which I'm excited about. And I think for the second quarter of the year, I'm going to be cutting back some on my spending, or my savings rather. I am pretty shocked at how much I've been able to save in the first quarter, and it's been amazing. But I feel like I'm almost stretching myself too thin trying to save so much money and pay so much money to debt. So something's going to have to go or give a little bit. I'm not going to be cutting out my savings entirely, but I'm going to be cutting back on my savings challenges and just giving myself a little bit of room to breathe in the second quarter. So I'm interested to see, though, how you guys did with the first quarter of the year. Were you able to hit your goals that you had set with your budget or with anything? I love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Don't worry about being late. We've just been chit-chatting. You can always catch the first half of the chat in the replay if you really are interested in what you missed. Oh, that's totally good then. If you were able to use your tax money, that's totally awesome. I'm over budget with grocery shopping this week. I'm over budget with eating out this week. I think I'm over budget with miscellaneous this week. I've also been spending a ton of money from my sinking funds this week. It's just been nuts. Starting fresh with April. That's exactly what I told myself. It's okay. Everybody messes up every once in a while. Just start fresh. And if you're only on your second month, you're doing great. It took me a good probably 3 or 4 months before I really got the hang of budgeting and really felt like I was doing what I needed to do. Really? I don't know it seems like that would be too good to be true. It's just continue eating whatever like you normally would and still lose weight. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. 7 pounds in 2 weeks. That is incredible. Very, very awesome. Yeah, sometimes that's all you can do. Just make it to the next day. Hi, Chrissy. How are you doing today? I was just watching your grocery haul before I sat down for the live stream. Loved it, of course. Too much month, not enough money. I hear you. Yeah, these longer months are tough. Good. That's incredible. Congratulations. Everyone's saying hi to Chrissy. Excuse me. You lost 15 pounds. That's amazing. And she's down 25. That's Awesome. Yep. Definitely adding that to my routine. We'll see how it goes. And that is the end of my cold coffee. So, all right. I'm all caught up with your guys' comments. So that's good. I'm not getting super far behind as I have in previous weeks. So, going somewhere? Okay.
But I didn't want to interrupt.
No, that's okay. Sorry about that, you guys. What are we talking about? We are talking about intermittent fasting, Chrissy. Thank you. It's from Stitch Fix. I've been loving Stitch Fix lately. You started intermittent fasting. How's it going for you? Love it. See, everybody is just raving about it. So I'm going to start it this week. I'm going to start trying it out, see how it goes, and hopefully report back next week. Although, you guys, next week, this is a good time to let you know, next week is Easter, right? So we will not be doing a live stream on Sunday next weekend. Instead, I'm going to do it a day early, and I'll be going live at 1 p.m. on Saturday next week. And after that, we're moving into camping season, and we tend to go camping pretty much every free weekend that we have. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do in terms of my schedule, because obviously I'm not going to be at home on Sundays, so I can't live stream. We do not have any internet connection whatsoever at our camper. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a live stream during the week, like in the evening instead, and then taking the video that I would have posted on that weekday and instead posting it on a weekend, just to kind of keep my schedule the same, where I still do 5 videos a week plus a live stream, but just changing it up a little bit. So I'm thinking about Tuesday nights. You guys will have to let me know what you think. Tuesday at like 6 p.m. is what I'm thinking. Oh, thank you. Charlie horses in your legs. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Yes, camping season. Our campground, their season starts, I think, April 16th. So we are super excited to get there and enjoy our weekends away. I was just kind of concerned about how I was going to make everything work with the live stream. But I think if I just move the live stream to a weekday, I know that's not going to be great for everyone. I considered doing it on a weekday, like during the day, but I know a lot of people work. So you guys will have to let me know what you think. But for right now, I'm thinking next Saturday for a live stream, just because I don't want to stream on Easter. Excuse me. And then after that, I'm thinking Tuesdays, 6 p.m. I don't know, Tuesdays or Thursdays? I guess I could do Thursday. What is better for you guys, Tuesday or Thursday? Be safe, honey. Got your phone?
Yep.
Okay. That's Austin. He's just going for a run. He joined his school's track team, so he'll be starting track starting tomorrow, actually. So he's trying to get himself in shape, so he's going for a run. Yep, it's like you were psychic. I cracked up laughing at your post. Yep, it's definitely on a Sunday, and today's not Sunday. That made me grin yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry that you'll miss it. But yeah, you can definitely catch the replay. That's the cool thing about the live streams is I save them all. So you can always watch them if you miss them. So yeah. Chrissy, I am telling you, you have to try the StreamYard service. It's completely free. You just have to go in and set it up through your YouTube channel. It's super easy. If I can figure it out, you can definitely figure it out. Like, there are all kinds of videos that you can search on YouTube as well. Like, just search like StreamYard how to or something, and you'll get lots of tips and stuff. There is a service through StreamYard that you can pay for, and then this little StreamYard thing up in the corner won't be there, but I don't mind it. That's really the only difference. I think you get some more features with the paid service, but I just use the free service and it's awesome. Oh, that sounds terribly painful, Janice. Tuesdays will work for you. Okay. Tuesdays work for you as well. Okay, thank you for letting me know, you guys. I just want to make sure that, I can do the live when it's best for everyone. Or maybe we can switch it up and do some weeks it's Tuesday, some weeks it's Thursday. I just find that doing things on a schedule works best for me. I'm definitely a creature of habit. Are you talking about Austin? Yeah, he's grown up quite a bit, you guys. He's 13 now. I don't really show my kids too much on camera anymore. For one, because I'm not really vlogging as much anymore. And for two, they're just, not as interested in being on camera anymore. I'm not going to force them to be on the channel. But yeah, he's definitely all grown up now. I'm telling you. Yes, exactly, Chrissy. Definitely try it. It's so much easier than having to go through and read every single comment. I usually just click the comment, bring it up on the screen, and do like a brief summation of what it says, just because while I'm bringing it up on the screen, I'm reading it at the same time. But it's so much easier to keep track. And then everybody knows exactly who you're talking to when you're responding to comments. Highly recommend it. I don't know if I would consider myself tech savvy, but I can figure things out kind of trial and error style. Chrissy would be the one to talk to about the PDFs. She's incredible at that. All right, Stephanie, thank you for letting me know. What time zone are you in? Or rather, what time is it for you now? We could figure it out that way. Like for me right now, it's 1:39. So depending on what time it is for you, you can kind of figure out the time difference that way. I'm usually just Google it because I'm terrible at that sort of thing. Oh, how nice. What sort of video games is your 13-year-old into? My 13-year-old is constantly playing video games. Fortnite and Minecraft are always big favorites for him. Yeah, as they have gotten older, they've definitely not been as interested in being on camera. Oh, hi, honey. Good. Chrissy, if you go to set up StreamYard and you can't figure it out or you're having problems, you can just send me a message and I will try to walk you through it. It's pretty easy, though. Like I said, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks so much for hanging out today. It's good to see you. See, you were psychic too. Yeah, I would love to continue to do weekend lives, but I just can't do it from our camper. And my husband was just telling me the other day that they're turning the water on the second week in April. So we'll be there pretty much every weekend that he's not working. So.
Well, he's not working weekends anymore after.
Oh, that's right. I haven't told you guys. I don't know if any of you care, but my husband has been in a situation where he is having to work weekends for the last 20 years. He's had to be available on certain weekends to be on call. And just recently, he was given the news that he is not going to have to be on call anymore, which is so wonderful. He's not going to have to be available to work weekends anymore. He's going to work Monday through Friday, and that's it, which is so amazing. There's been, pretty much our entire relationship, a scenario where we can't make plans for weekends, or we have to, celebrate holidays on different days because my husband's on call for them, and he's not going to have to do that anymore. So I am very, very excited to have him around more. He's not going to be working late nights. He's not going to be working weekends. And that's just awesome. I'm so happy for that. Rec Room is a new game interest. I don't think I've heard of that one. Sounds like fun. Thank you. It's a pretty big deal. Like I said, it's been 20 years that he's worked for this company and had to be available to be on call. And it's going to be a big shift. And it means more weekends away at the camper, which is like my husband's happy place. He absolutely loves it there. So it's going to do wonders for his stress level and just give us more time to be together, which is awesome. Another recommendation for Rec Room. I'm going to have to ask my kiddo about that one because I'm sure he knows about it. And if he doesn't, I could be the cool mom that suggests a really fun game. When we get to Missouri, no idea what schedules are going to look like. Take the leap. Everything will work out. For sure. That's amazing. Your kids love it as well. I guarantee you he knows all about it. I'll have to ask him when he comes home from his run. Two deliveries. This year, you're adding an Easter weekend delivery. Oh, interesting. Oh my gosh, homemade jam. That sounds amazing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, that was our big news that we got this week. No more working weekends. Alrighty, so we've got about 15 minutes left on the schedule for this chat, and I am officially out of topics to talk about. So what do you guys got going on for the upcoming week? I don't know why I'm holding this cup. It's empty. Yeah, Chrissy, that's really all you can do. Just kind of go with the flow. And, you get used to it, changing things up and shifting things around so that you can celebrate with your husband. I'm just really glad we don't have to do that anymore. If I had a nickel for every time that we celebrated and had like anniversary dinners on different days because my husband was working, or pushing back celebrations for holidays and things because my husband was working, I'm just really glad that we don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh. Need more canning jars, emptying pantry and freezer to get ready for the move this summer. Last week in Virginia. Oh, that sounds great. Enjoy the sunshine. Just a normal week. That's good news. School's on spring break this week. I think that our spring break is, I think my kiddo goes to school Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then he's off after that until like the second week in April, I think. Do you do a projected budget for the next few months? I actually don't. Because my husband is paid based on commission and he does not have a certain amount of money that he brings in every week, it fluctuates so much. It wouldn't really do me a whole lot of good to try to plan too far ahead. Typically, I just budget from one paycheck to the next paycheck because that's what I know I can work with. Now, if he was on salary or something and we had the same amount of money coming in every single week, I think I probably would definitely do it that way. I would be able to forecast exactly what was coming in and exactly what needed to go out. But being that we're in this situation that we're in with the inconsistent income, it just doesn't work that way for us. Trying to figure out a side hustle that works with my other schedules. Have you looked into things like Instacart or DoorDash? Those are the ones that I am constantly hearing people talk about in terms of like being able to make your own schedule. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah, that is definitely going to be a bit of a challenge, isn't it? Just a camper stove. I like the idea of you kind of getting yourself set and situated for that camper living. My husband and I were actually trying to convince my kids that it would be a good idea for us to live in our camper for a year, sell our home, pay off our debts, and save up a bunch of money. My kids vetoed that. Hard. They vetoed it hard. Like, no, absolutely not. We're not doing that.
I mean, we were going to live in it on our own land.
Yes, we were going to put it on our land. We were going to buy land, put our camper on that land while we saved up money for building a house. It was a hard no for them. Not enough space, which I totally understand. I feel like if we lived in a warmer climate that was warm all year round, we could spend all our time outside, it wouldn't be so bad. But no, that was a hard no from them. Would have been a really cool experience. Definitely would have saved us a small fortune. We'd have been able to save up money really, really quick. But nope, they vetoed that idea. If it was just my husband and I think we would do it in a heartbeat. But we got to take their opinions into account. So that's definitely not in our future, unfortunately. Yeah, I would definitely love to be able to plan that far ahead as well. It's just unfortunately not the scenario that we live with. Wow, that sounds really, really nice. Yeah, I could do something like that where I could plan ahead in terms of certain scenarios. Like if my husband brings in this much, I could put this much into savings and this much towards debt or whatever. That's the way that I typically kind of do it. I have a base number in my head and kind of work from there. But it's just too hard with the commission. His paychecks fluctuate wildly. So it's tough. Oh, hello, Jennifer. Howdy, neighbor. That's exciting. I always love it when people that are kind of local to my area find my channel. Makes me feel like I might see people that watch my channel out in the wild someday. I have actually had that happen one time. I met a subscriber just randomly in a shop. I was out shopping and someone came up to me and said, "Hey, I watch your YouTube videos." And that was such a surreal experience for me. But super, super cool. Not a lot of opportunity for Instacart on DoorDash. I don't know. You guys have any suggestions for side hustles for someone who's got a busy schedule? Instacart is amazing. I've often considered signing up for something like DoorDash or Instacart. I don't know. I always find some reason to talk myself out of it, but that would be a really cool way to earn some extra money to go towards debt. "14 acres. I am so, so jealous of that kind of space. That's incredible. Congratulations. My husband and I have been looking, mostly just pipe dreaming, right? Because we are not anywhere near ready to purchase a house or land or anything. But we've been doing a lot of just kind of daydreaming, looking at different properties and things. And it's our ultimate dream to have tons of land. It's just so expensive. Hi, happy Sunday to you. You're going to ask for my autograph. You're hilarious, Chrissy. There you go. Overnight daycare. That's an option for anyone looking for a side hustle. That's a really good idea. I'm sure it helps you feel like you are in control and on top of everything. I always feel like I'm behind when I have to sit down and do my budget because I kind of have to wait until I have an idea of what my husband's bringing in before I can figure out what's going out. So it can be a bit of a struggle sometimes. I wish that I could get ahead like that. That's why you asked about the PDFs. Yeah. Definitely there's a market for that sort of thing. My side hustle obviously is YouTube, though I guess it's not really a side hustle because I'm not working full time, so it's just a hustle. But that's kind of where I bring in a little tiny bit of extra money to add to our budget through this YouTube channel. There's lots of options. There's so many creative ways that you can earn money. Good morning. You love grocery shopping. Yeah, I when I was considering signing up for Instacart, it was right before the pandemic kind of happened. And when that kind of came to fruition, that put the kibosh on the whole Instacart thing at that time. And now we're moving, like I said, into camping season and whatnot. So it's probably not something I'll do now, but maybe like come the fall when we're settled again and things aren't as hectic and crazy and the Austin's back in school, I might consider it. Did live ops. I'm not sure what that is. Just a hustle, yeah. Do I have an Etsy shop? I don't. I used to have an Etsy shop where I sold planner stickers. I shut it down a few years ago. I've considered opening it back up again. It's not going to be anything I do right away because I don't really have a space in my house right now that I can dedicate to setting everything up and staying on top of everything. But I'm hopeful that I'll be able to open it up again at some point and sell my planner stickers, my budget stickers, that sort of thing. It's just not in the cards right now. That's awesome. You'll be able to get a month ahead, and then you'll be working the money coming in for the month that hasn't come yet. YouTube is definitely a hustle. Yeah. I did YouTube for years and never made a dime and was totally content with that. It has been so cool having a little bit of money come in from just filming videos and doing what I love and what I've been doing all these years for free. It's just like a bonus. I would totally still continue to share all of my videos just the way I'm doing now, even if I wasn't making a penny. So that little bit of extra money is just like the icing on the cake. I'm pretty sure you can get Instacart to deliver pretty much anywhere. I don't see why you couldn't have Instacart deliver to a camp. If you have an address, I bet you could. Call center work. It's like, okay, that sort of thing. Gotcha. I did not see anything about sticker of the month. I'll have to scroll through and see if maybe I missed a post. I didn't see that. But yeah, I would definitely say there's money to be made on social media if that's your type of thing. YouTube channel takes a little bit to get started. When you're starting from scratch, you have to have so many watch hours and that sort of thing before you get monetized. But if that's something that you're passionate about and you're excited about sharing, you could definitely make money on YouTube. There's lots of different ways that you can do that. I know there's like things like Patreon now. I don't really know a whole lot about it. I had somebody actually ask me if I had a Patreon account, if they could be a patron of mine, and I didn't really even know what that was, so I told them no. I mean, I know what Patreon is, but I don't know what it's like to be like a creator. I've been a patron for other people, but that's an option if you guys are looking for ways to make money. I don't know. There's lots of options. You delivered to a patient in a hospital. Okay. Oh, I wasn't trying to be negative and say it in that way, but I just meant, it's not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things. $300, yeah, for sure. It's amazing, especially, like I said, considering I did it for free for so many years. I wasn't trying to put myself down and say that it wasn't great. So I'm sorry if I came across that way. It's just, it's not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things. It's nothing compared to what my husband's bringing in every month or whatever, but it's still pretty darn awesome. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I have got a ton of laundry waiting to be folded and a whole long to-do list to tackle, but I really had an awesome time chit-chatting with you guys. I always look forward to these lives. Don't forget, next week it'll be on Saturday at 1 p.m. And then moving forward, we're going to start, I think, Tuesday nights. I'm going to put up a post in my Facebook group. So if you are not yet a member of the Jwhackers Fans and Friends Facebook group, make sure you go and join in over there. I'll also put an announcement up in my community tab so that you guys can easily keep track of the schedule since it's constantly changing. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys back here next week. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I really enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.